Sagittarius, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever the heck time you are stumbled upon this video. We're gonna have a little peek into your strength and your weakness and see how we can mangle things, not mangle, dismantle, pull, I have no idea what I want to say, like, because I'm having this I have this ad on one of the games that I play where you have like tangled things and you want to pull them apart. That's what I'm trying to say here. Anyway, on your strength side, first position is how to utilize your strength in this time. And I'm just going to switch this a little bit because that's usually how I read the cards. So you can, with the current strength that you have, you can utilize this to embellish, nurture, create, especially create your own highly creative, inspired momentum. So harness this strength and create, beautify things around you. But don't do it in excess and stand your guard. You are sort of waiting for help to come at your assistance, but you are otherwise in a very comfortable position to be creative, to transform, to grow things, and not you can birth ideas. Or if you are a woman who is currently physically pregnant, please remain cautious. Don't overdo yourself. Don't exhaust yourself. Don't do anything that is too emotionally, psychologically, or physically demanding. And nurture you yourself first and foremost. And be a bit defensive of that. So defend your right to just live your moment in this time. If you are not currently pregnant, like physically with a child in your womb, it signifies that you are currently drawing strength from your ability to create and to birth ideas and projects, which you can then multiply ad eternum, or like, you know, constantly reinvigorate and just give a little back so you can have more out of it. But you are also standing your guard, and it is a bit exhausting, and you feel like you're alone on the front guarding whatever you are guarding sacred and holy to you. But you are very resolute and very determined to keep that thing guarded and sort of not behind you, but like really like you are standing your ground. This is my thing, and nobody will come disrupt my peace, my creativity, my project, my inspiration, and all that stuff. So you are nurturing this, and it's sort of going back and forth, like you are creative and you are defending your creation, very essentially speaking. Another thing is where you can draw more strength, and this is interesting because we have the Five of Pentacles, which is normally a lack card. Oh, so lack of communication. So if you have a good idea, a bright idea, or something revolutionary idea, I understand why you are so protective and so safeguardish about that, and you are not letting any peep out to anyone, because you want to see this thing flourish and reach its end term, like, you know, really give birth to a final product. And for that you are limiting communication to the outside world, or those who are coming at you with curious questions. You are like, this is the gate, I'm gonna meet you here, I'm gonna, almost like a press conference, you have your speech prepared and you're only letting this much out as information, and everything else is no comment. People might come at you with just like, you know, bam, 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 bombarding you with questions and suggestions or ideas or whatever, but you're standing your ground and you are only giving the bare minimum. You don't want to spoil things, which you are doing right, and you might let them feel like there's a distance between you and your project and them and everything else in the world. It's like you have shut the gate and you're not letting things out or in. It's a very clear barrier and you are guarding it with your life. You are really protecting this sacred new project or idea, endeavor that you are putting a lot into, that you are cherishing and nurturing and growing. But for that you need to keep it in a sacred, safe space, like a sacred bubble, and you might almost see outside communication as intrusive, so you are cutting them out or cutting them off rather. In your weakness side, we have community. Oh, I see why you're cutting people in communication off. Outside noise might be distracting, might be tempting to join in the fun in a party, but it's a distraction to your current inspiration or endeavor or whatever. Like if you're a creative person, you are in the zone, and your community, your friends who are bombarding you with come and join us and let's have a drink, let's have a coffee, let's have a cake. It is tempting, but it's also depriving you of that sacred moment that you can share with this project, being absolutely one with it, and disrupt this symbiotic process between you and your creation. And you see now the friends, the group, the socializing as this massive obstacle that you need to fight against to keep yourself in this private, safe zone. Your cards here being in a position of, from where does my weakness come from? We have the Three of Cups and the Devil, which is technically temptation, excess, obsession, toxicity, and normally the good cheer, the friend group, going out, coffee, cake, and whatever. But this is your weakness at the moment because they are distracting you against that piece that you need to create, whatever you are creating. This idea that you are birthing, this project, this endeavor, and they are coming at you with invitations and communication, email, text, whatever, and you are like, please shut the shit up, I need to focus, I need to remain calm and concentrate on this. So you are closing the door, and you are both feeling this Five of Pentacles, but from different aspects. You feel like you are needing to shut them out so you can concentrate, and they feel like you are shutting them out and they are left out in the cold and lacking your energy and your warmth and your attention and everything. So they are potentially a little mad at you and a little like, what is his problem at the moment? The way you can tackle your weakness, meaning all these people who are coming at you with invitations and needing your attention at all cost, is by focusing on your home life, your family, and the word irrigation pops to mind, but I know it's kind of weird, like irrigate your manifestation, which is basically meaning like going back to the Empress, to like give water to your crops, your plants, your kingdom, so that you give emotionality and inspiration and insight to whatever you're working on, so that you can manifest this beautiful solid outcome for both your family and you and your project as an individual person. You are currently in a sort of master manifester mode. You can achieve whatever you want, and you rely heavily on your home life or your, that person that is the most important to you, who is your family unit, to give you the strength to battle outside temptations and excess, so that you can focus and keep guard to work on this project that you are manifesting, and maybe something more further down the line. So this is not only a very beautiful read. I would just advise, don't risk losing friendships by closing yourself too hard or too close. Like, don't be a shut in, even though you need your energy and your resources to focus on whatever you are building or creating. Actually, do let some level of communication out to your social group to let them know that you're okay, you're fine, you're just busy with this, and explain them why you need to be so defensive about this, what it means to you, what's the importance, what's the implication, so that they don't feel so much left out in the cold and without any source of news, communication, insight from your end to them. Like, don't lose friendships because you're too busy creating something grandiose at the moment. That would be my final word. And you can absolutely rely on your family, your stable, solid foundation, to manifest even more or even better or even bigger. Sag, thank you for having hung out with me. Tame the beast within and try to find a balance between your time, your energy, your resources, and a little, I'm not saying breadcrumb your friends, but at least give them a little something, because they miss you. Ciao, ciao, Sag.